Welcome to another edition of the Success and Motivational Stories. My name is Femi Akojeno. I use real life stories to inspire, to instruct, and to insulate you on your success journey. Today I want to use the story of Live Zone Television to inspire you. Now, many may not know that before Live Zone TV started, I was told no many times. I'm not going to get into the full story of Live Zone TV right now, but I wanted to highlight a portion of it. And that is this. When I approached World Cable many years ago about wanting to have my own channel on their cable platform, they asked me two questions. They asked if I had $50,000. I said I didn't have any money. And they also asked if I went to school for journalism. And I said, no, I did not go to school for journalism. So they said, sorry, we cannot take you. We cannot add your channel to our platform. Well, I was convinced that I have something to really offer to their viewers, to those who have subscribed to their cable platform. Well, one thing I do know is that there was only one Christian channel on their platform, and that so-called Christian channel wasn't a real Christian channel. The man who started it wasn't a Christian. He just used it as a way to try and make some money from churches, but he was actually also putting sidekicks and some other things on that channel that is not Christian-like at all. So originally I was going to work with him, but then decided to go on my own and do my own thing. I'll get into that story another time. But when I approached World Cable and I told them that I wanted to have a channel, and when they asked me those two questions, I said no, then they said no to me as well. But you know, I believed in the vision. I believed in the dream. I believed in what I was seeing. And so I went back to them, you know, maybe a couple of weeks after. And I said, please give me a chance. I said, I can make this thing happen. I can really have a channel that will bring people watching and subscribing to your cable platform. And of course, I'll go back to the CEO. And in those days, I wasn't even driving. I didn't have a car at that time. So I would go from Queens, New York, all the way to Lake Success in Long Island. So I had to take, you know, the Long Island Railroad and walk through this long walk just to be there because I believed in my dream. And I'll talk to them. I said, give me a chance. I can do this. And they will still say no. And I will call back, you know, a few weeks later, and I will say the same thing. Give me a chance. I can really do this. They will still say no. And then I'll think of maybe something else to say. Like, okay, you know, I've spoken to some pastors. I know some pastors who are heads of, you know, a denomination and maybe hundreds of thousands of people under them, and they can potentially be watching, you know, your cable platform, and they may subscribe to your cable platform. And they kept telling me no. But you see, this dream I had, I saw it. And the more I think about it, the more I think about what it will be like if I can start my own channel. The more I think about what that could do for me, the benefits that it can afford me. But not only just me, but others out there, the ministries out there, the churches out there. I said, no, I can't just give up like that. So I'll go back again, and I'll go back again. Guess what? I kept going back until 8 months later. 8 months later. And then they finally said, okay, fine. We'll give you a chance. We'll let you have your own channel. Now, remember, I didn't have money. So I couldn't even afford an encoder. So they ended up giving me an old encoder that they were not using anymore. So it was a, you know, computer system built for TV stuff. So this encoder, so I guess I wanted to make it plain to those of you who may not know what an encoder is. So it was this big computer system that was just set up for, you know, for TV. Anyway, so they brought their own encoder to my basement. So they asked me, okay, why don't you just make sure you have internet in your basement? They told me the requirements for the internet that I need to have. And then they brought this encoder into my basement. You can just imagine how it feels like, just seeing one of their staff member coming to set up this encoder in my basement, and all I needed to do was to supply video to it, and they created a channel for me on their cable platform. So from my basement, I provide video, and the video that comes through goes to their cable platform. So all the subscribers will watch my channel on their cable platform. So we started with channel 710 on World Cable. Wow. Now, the reason why I share that story is to inspire you. What is that dream that you have right now and you have been told no? You know what's funny? It's the same people who told me no, 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 no. 8 months later, they changed their no to a yes. If you believe in that dream, if you believe that this is a God-inspired dream, if you believe that this is who God has called you to be and this is what God has called you to do, don't be deterred by the no's. Don't let the no's discourage you rather. So maybe right now, somebody have been telling you no, and you know that God has called you to do this. You know that this is your dream. Don't worry about the no's. You just keep on keeping on. Now, the same people that are telling you no may be the same one who will tell you yes. And in some cases, they may not be the one to tell you the yes. Maybe somebody else. So maybe you went to a bank. Maybe you wanted to buy a building or something. You went to the first bank, the second bank, the third bank, and they kept saying no. Don't let that no stop you. If you believe that this is a good dream, a God dream, go for it. Somebody will eventually tell you yes. Sometimes it may not be the first time you try. Sometimes it may be the 5th time. Sometimes it may be the 10th time. But if you believe this is something you're supposed to be doing, keep on keeping on. Eventually, you're going to get a yes. And guess what? That yes, that one yes, it will wipe away all the pain associated with the no's that you've heard before. I'm telling you, don't give up on this dream. I just wanted to inspire you today. I don't know what you're working on. It could be a non-profit organization or an NGO. It could be a ministry. It could be a business. Maybe you have an invention. Maybe you have some idea and you've shared it with some people and they kept telling you, this is not going to work and all that kind of stuff. Don't worry about that. If you really know in your heart that this is right, keep going for it. Keep going for it. Eventually, you're gonna make it. Many people, they have quit along the way. Many people have given up along the way. Many people, because of hearing a no, they have stopped. How about you so believe in this dream that you refuse to let no stop you? You keep on keeping on, and guess what will happen? Eventually, you're gonna receive that yes, and you're gonna celebrate. I cannot wait to hear your stories about your own celebration, about how the no's that you have been told turned into a yes. Remember, I am here to inspire you. I'm here to instruct you, and I'm also here to insulate you on your success journey. Please follow me on my Facebook page, Femi Akojeno, Facebook page, Femi Akojeno. Femi Akojeno, like it. And of course, if you're watching this and you love this video, if it has inspired you, please share it. By the way, the Lives on TV story I'm telling you, Lives on TV is over 12 years old now. Over 12 years old. So for the past 12 years plus, Lives on TV have been running 24/7. 24/7. Now, some of you may not know that. It's a 24/7 channel. It's not just a show. It's not just Hallelujah Hour. 24/7 for the past 12 years and more. So share this video if it has inspired you, and maybe you can inspire somebody else. Share it. And also go to my website, femiakojeno.com. femiakojeno.com. If you like one-on-one coaching with me, go to that website, click on coaching, and I'll be glad to coach you. And if you want me to speak at your event, definitely go to the website and you can click on the booking request, and I'll be glad to speak at your event, and many other things that I do that can be of benefit to you. So check out the website, Femi Akojeno. Don't forget to like my Facebook page as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be notified every time I post any of these inspirational videos. I cannot wait to celebrate your success. Don't let that no stop you. You keep on keeping on until you get that yes. Stay blessed and stay inspired.